Alright guys, we finally got a new major order after the longest time ever that we had inside of Helldivers 2. We finally have new news regarding the movement on a galactic war. We're gonna jump into it and see what's happening right now. So it looks like the modern period on Super Earth and the quietest and the longest period ever we had inside Helldivers 2. We finally have a new major order, and as most people predicted, it is in fact on automatons. And it states right here, distress calls have been raised from multiple planets. Automaton invasion ships have landed, disrupting ongoing merriment and sanctioned frivolity in the wake of our great victory. The enemy has been evidently waiting for the outcome of the assault, poised to strike while our forces are weakened by the Illuminate invasion. Outer defenses are lightly manned. The Helldivers must respond immediately to this barbaric assault. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Science has begun reverse engineering Illuminate wreckage in order to defeat their cloaking mechanisms. The enemy will not remain hidden for long. There is no rest for the valiant. The only fireworks for the Helldivers will be the ones they deploy on the battlefield. Now this is a very interesting one, as it states right here that we need to defend against 5 attacks from the automaton, defend against the opportunistic and barbaric automaton assault. Before we have a look at the Galactic War map itself, this is very interesting piece of information, as it states that the Illuminate will soon be unable to hide their cloaked ships, which means we could potentially see Illuminate staying permanently at some point inside the Galactic War map, and perhaps they're gonna establish like the base of operation and slowly trying to push for Super Earth once again. With that being said, let's have a look at the Galactic War map and see what's going on. So it does look like we are to defend against 5 attacks from the automatons, and it looks like we have 3 points of interest so far. 1 in Trigon sector, and it looks like Virelia 5 is on the invasion level farm from the Copisa system. And it looks like the automatons are actually making a solid advance in that area, and we are likely so far that this planet is going to be lost. Another one as well looks like the incineration core is moving onto the Sosma system, the system that has been isolated for quite some time and is finally on the automaton siege with invasion level 20 with only 4,500 Helldivers on there. Right now this is definitely going to be lost. And finally, in Mespira sector, we have defense campaign on Kuria, and that is a level 6 campaign with 55,000 Helldivers at that front at the moment with level invasion 6. So that is going to be retaken very, very easily, very quickly. So at least this sector, the one that is closest to Super Earth, will most likely remain safe. Although we have 55,000 players on Kuria, Azer Pass has only got average defense of 2%, so I'm not entirely sure why we're not taking a gambit here, and we could have liberated 2 planets instead of 1, but I suppose the Helldivers never pay attention to Gambit as per usual, so it looks like we're only gonna defend Kuria, but that is still at least 1 out of 5 out the way, and I think it will be out the way very, very soon. Democracy Space Station still sitting on Astera, and Astera is getting close to liberation with 68%, but now that the major order is complete, we are gonna lose quite a lot of new bug divers onto the bot front, and I will assume that the Democracy Space Station will also move along with those bug divers. So despite all that, I really hope that we are gonna liberate Astera one way or another, and I hope we're gonna do this quickly before we're gonna start seeing increased resistance from the bugs. And as stated before, the entire Galactic War map, there is no sign of the Illuminate whatsoever, but I think they will be back soon. To me, it looks like a little bit of a filler MO, but that doesn't mean that it might have a result on a galactic war in one way or another. Meridian Singularity still in its exactly same spot. Nothing is coming out of it at the moment, which is a fantastic news, and the Super Earth is safe as it stands. We are still recovering from the massive losses and the destruction of megacities, and I hope the megacities are gonna come back into the game in a matter of days, because all the content from Heart of Democracy is so far non-existent, and we hope it's gonna be back. So yeah, just a quick update, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like what you see, hit a like, subscribe if you want to see more. I'm Krennic, and I will see you guys on the battlefield.